about you?
He's just like, what did I do to be number 3?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Here we go! 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 Here we go!
Welcome to Salute. This is the Veterans Podcast where we salute the men and women who wear the U.S. military uniform. I am, of course, Joe Ugly and
Shakiria.
And, of course, we are veterans, Army vet.
Marine Corps.
Hold it against her. Anyway, let's get it going. What's going on, Shakira?
What's going on is I'm sure you've seen it as well, the rest of at least the military community, right? Because that's who it affects, which is former President Trump using Section 60 to be specific in the Arlington Cemetery as cemetery as a
prop.
Campaign
prop.
Yeah.
And well, how do you feel about that? As a veteran.
As a veteran, I think it is okay. So the facts are, one family did invite him, and the others were not made aware. And it's okay if you like Trump and you want to invite him, whatever the case may be.
Right.
But as a former president, he understands as well as a family, and they tell you that once you're there that you're not allowed.
Especially
it's a law.
in Section 60.
Exactly.
Right.
It is an actual law.
I don't know if it's a law, but I do know
it is.
It's a law.
It is a law. I was reading
I
up
thought
on
it was. I thought it was. What they call those? Yeah, that.
What? It's a federal crime or something?
No, I thought it was a policy. I didn't think it was a law.
Nope, federal law.
Federal law.
Wow. No photographs, no campaign, nothing.
Oh.
Right? I just think it was just highly disrespectful, but it's Trump, so really, I don't put anything past him. But what I did think was hilarious is him flipping it to Biden and Kamala and saying it's their fault because they pulled the troops. Like, how did you disrespecting people who have died for this country, for you, so you could stand there and then flip it to the other side and say, well, we wouldn't be here if they didn't have them killed. Like, how does that tie together?
That is highly disrespectful, period, what he did.
Yep.
It is highly disrespectful as a veteran. And I've lost friends and who, you honor that.
Right.
That's a sacred ground. I think one of the things that really bugged me more was when he compared Congressional Medal of Freedom to,
to the civilian medal.
He
said it's one of the highest ones.
Actually, I think it's better, he says, because you get to live. Those guys get damaged.
They're dead and they get it. Like,
some even die, and it really works for them.
And it set the
when I
vets
heard
in
that,
frenzy for sure.
What went through my mind is, how big are the little people that's running around in his head formulating words? He needs faster workers up there.
I don't think he has workers, period. He just goes.
He need
on
to
a
pay
fly.
his workers. That's what it is. Trump reneges on everything.
He does.
So the little workers up there in his head is like, oh, we're going to go to work and make you look crazy today. They just mess with him.
Yeah, and then people are saying, like, their campaign staff just hates them. Like, it has to, because you don't listen.
That's the thing. You hire these people to make you win a campaign.
Right.
But then you don't listen.
He doesn't listen to anything they say.
They're
by the way,
literally
saying they're praying that he will listen, he will do good enough at the debate. That
is he going to have that debate?
He's having the debate.
Because he's been playing dodgeball with it.
But it's Trump, so for them to pray, that's all they got left. Let me put it this way. No strategy prayer.
No, Jesus God. When prayer becomes your strategy, that's a problem?
Yeah, you ain't got nothing left.
My God.
Oh, man. Oh, his running mate, J.D. Vance, who is a veteran himself, instead of, I guess he has no choice, but instead of, calling a spade, he just...
That will never happen.
Yeah, it's J.D.
That
Vance.
will never happen. You know what's interesting, though? Something I noticed somewhere along the line, I believe, I might be wrong here, but I believe J.D. Vance wants to take back all the things that keep popping up of him saying, in the last,
absolutely.
in the last 4 to 5. I think he really and truly wants to take it back and apologize.
He does.
But he's got Trump in his head. Don't you dare.
Trump
Don't
and the
you
billionaires
dare.
who's in charge of him.
Not even though. Trump is like, I don't apologize. It shows weakness. We're not going to do the weakness. I'm telling you, that man, he wants to apologize.
Right.
Every time I see him, he just got that look like, this is not really my word.
He
It's
doesn't
like-
give me human. You know what those old
Uh,
school...
hold on. JD, blink twice if you need help. Okay.
J.D. Vance, but I definitely think, apparently, so I learned some new information on him.
Uh-huh.
He has changed his name at least 3 times. So his mom, he was originally James Donald and something else when he was first born. His mom got remarried. He became James David something. And then when he, I believe, graduated Yale or was about to go into workforce, he then changed it to J.D. Vance, his grandmother's last name. So my favorite pundit, Lawrence O'Donnell, says he's
God.
having an identity crisis.
The biggest troll.
He's the biggest troll.
Yo, Lawrence O'Donnell
Oh
from
my God.
MSNBC is the biggest Trump troller that you ever gonna meet in this whole,
He takes his time and journaling very seriously to
Yeah,
make
yes,
sure.
he does. Lawrence, I love it.
Yeah. It is appreciated every night because,
Oh, my God.
it's just
It's like,
so...
once he opens, something happens, and from the minute Lawrence opens, he's going in
Yeah,
on this.
he
He's like-
picks you up real well and just lands it with you.
Because
oh, my God,
it's
man.
almost, it's not almost, it's so comedic to watch
It
him
is.
just take this serious issue.
Yep.
And he's just trolling this guy. It's like, damn.
I think it's a great way to do the news in this time, honestly.
True.
But he
Well,
has personal vendetta with
What?
Trump.
Oh, somewhere along the line.
Yeah, he has
Trump
to.
Trump must have hit on one of his ladies or something,
It's Trump,
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
he
knows?
did something.
Because Lawrence O'Donnell takes it personal, man. He has this.
He was in the courtroom every
Every-
single day. That man's eyes was begging for sleep. In his New York trials, bro, I used to be like, Lawrence, take one day. No.
Lawrence
that man
is
was
like,
there.
I'll
He's
rest
going-
when I'm dead. This is on and I'm on.
I'll rest when he's in jail, rather.
He's not gonna be happy.
Oh my God, no.
He's gonna have some inmate in there giving him information. What it's like today for Donald Trump.
Oh my God! Imagine. Oh, that would be a great way.
You
to
know he's
end.
gonna have day 63. That former president that's behind bars right now is finally learning what it's like for the Central Park Five. Oh, or as we now know him, as the exonerated Five. Lawrence O'Donnell is ready.
Yeah, he's ready.
He's got a
He
troll.
already has it.
He's
Oh my
got
God.
he's got a whole lineup.
Yes, he does, and I love every minute of it. I'm here for it.
Kamala
my
just
God.
pardoned the guy.
Just what? What
Just threw that out there.
you said just pardon him?
Just threw it
Are
out
you
there.
crazy?
Just threw it out there.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you think if roles were reversed, he would pardon her?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. No.
Lock him up.
Oh my
Now,
God.
if he wins, we will immediately yank this video down.
Yeah. Immediately. So if some videos are missing or some things are
You
going
know why?
blank,
Right now, they're like, ooh, save. How do I save this?
because you know he has a list. You know
What?
that list.
I'm too small to be on your list, man. Come on. You wasted time. You're coming after us. Come on.
There was a video that I watched of Yeah, and this boy in high school, he had a list of people he was going to, quote unquote, kill.
Oh my.
Based on who made fun of him.
Oh my.
Who didn't talk to him and all this
Oh
stuff.
my.
So
you know, I take this serious. These kids are serious about this
they
stuff.
are serious.
Yeah.
Luckily, they found him. But what was funny about it was the guys. It was the guy who found it was just like he was number 3 on the list.
He was on the list, wasn't he? I'm turning your ass in if I get a cut. I'm on the list. Oh, you go. They're gonna know about you.
He's just like, what did I do to be number 3?
I was aspiring to be number 1, but yeah.
Oh my God! But yeah, Trump has a list, and Lawrence O'Donnell is definitely top 10.
Top 1. When it gets,
Obama is on number.
no, when it gets to, he probably put Lawrence before Obama. He's like, no, Obama never hit me every night. Oh no, he
showed up in the courtroom.
What? Obama never showed up in the courtroom after him. Never. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Lawrence O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Numero uno.
Oh man, boy, that man has lost his mind. Well, I don't know if he ever had it, but
I don't know exactly what it is, but we're in some very interesting time. Mm-hmm. I've never seen it like this.
That's what everyone said.
And I'm in this country going on 50 years.
Right.
Never once have I seen a political structure like this. And why it really grabs my attention, I grew up in a political family, as you know. What grabs my attention more about this is that there are innocent men and women whose lives are going to be directly affected by November 5th election outcome. Now, my fallout with Donald Trump goes way back to the 90s when I remember he was trying to get, well, you know, he had this Atlantic City casino. This is the only man on the planet that loses money from a casino.
He's dope.
How do you fail at a casino? Okay, it might be others. There may be others. But I never heard of them. I never heard of anyone before who loses money from a casino.
Trump.
Casinos are designed, they're built to make money. They're money machines.
He has no sense. And the people around him is not there to tell him the truth. He doesn't want to hear the truth. He doesn't want to hear the rules, the laws, nothing.
Okay, this is not an anti-Trump show.
It's just pointing out the facts.
A fact-checking show of Trump.
And it's someone that could possibly be the new commander-in-chief. So it is important to understand where he comes from.
It's very important.
And what he stands for.
For those reasons.
All right, let's jump into formation.
Formation.
Fallen. All right, so.
Did you guys say fallen in the?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. Marines are weird.
We're weird. How? We're not even going to get into that. Anyways, all right, vets, for those who are facing possible.
Huh?
Michael, get him.
I didn't say anything.
For those who are facing possible foreclosures, as the housing market is doing its thing right now, the VA has made some new updates to help veterans keep their homes. So some of the new updates that they've made, if you're struggling with your mortgage, the VA has pushed to help pause foreclosures until December 31st. So if you are having short-term financial difficulties, they have a forbearance agreement that will temporarily reduce or pause your payments. If you miss a payment, you might be able to gradually catch up with a repayment plan. If you need more assistance, they have loan modification that adjusts your rate and your term of your loan to make it more manageable for you. And if none of that fixes your situation, the VA has the new VAS program that is a last resort if you're just in that bad condition. And if you're a veteran that is worried about losing their home or having issues maintaining your payments, please don't wait until it gets too far. Go to va.gov, search home retention waterfall or call 877-827-3702 and select option 4, and they will be able to further help you with what fits your financial needs. All that
Don't
will
panic.
be listed below.
All of it is in the description below, right?
Yep.
Wow. And one of the items you highlighted is they're going to cover you till, hold off your payments until January 1st. Until
January 1st.
December 31st. And then, so January 1st,
Right.
you're back on track.
Well, that's what they're
Who in the hell want to bring in the new year knowing they got a big old bill?
on the first.
On the first, who thought of this?
But the thing is, it's different.
They don't
for
celebrate
every-
the new year.
It's different for everybody. So based on because it's not just like, oh, you're an issue, we're gonna give it to you. It's
Right.
obviously based on you, your mortgage company. They're trying their best to work with the mortgage companies to say, hey, we don't want our veterans to be homeless. Let's work something out, and they have plans in place to help cover it as much as needed. I mean, it's better than nothing.
It is. It's
Because
totally
I know
better.
a few veterans who are a lot of people are losing their home or not able to make payments because they got such high interest rates when everything was going crazy.
But, which is really interesting because if you got under a home in like 2021, 22, those 3 years, oh my God. Especially a VA loan. I know someone who got 1.78 interest rate.
Jesus.
And if he ever touches it, and I find out, lot of mercy.
1.7, that's amazing.
Yo, you got good credit. You don't got to put anything down. And on top of it, you got a less than 2% interest rate.
Right. Oh my God.
Come on. Those interest rates were so low back then. This mortgage company that he linked in with, that I'm like, don't you ever get a second mortgage if you need money. But
Right.
don't touch that primary.
Nope. Don't touch
It was
that.
less than, it's a
That's
nice home, nice size home that was less monthly than what you're paying for from a rental. You leave that alone.
Yeah.
I'm not touching mine.
That's a golden. That's a golden ticket right there.
I'm not touching mine. Oh no. Give me a second mortgage. And a third and a fourth.
No.
Back the truck up for the fifth and the sixth. I passed many Brinks truck in my lifetime.
Oh my God.
You want to drop
Remember
off
when
on
those
them?
were just so popular to hit? Oh my
I
God.
got the popular to hit. Where you at, California?
Everybody was just doing that. Was the thing back then. Let's go rob a bank, hit a Brinks truck. Now they got guns, so try that shit and they'll blow you off before you can touch it.
I don't know why you sound so committed to that.
I'm not committed, but it was a
You
popular thing for people to rob banks and try to hit Brinks trucks.
When Bonnie and Clyde days?
I mean, back in the day.
Yeah, 100 years ago. Try that.
Nah, 100, that's pushing it.
Okay,
That's too
back in the
far.
30s.
I don't know. I don't think that far.
At least 90 damn years. What?
All right, what do we got for hot topics? All right, we're back with this topic, and I brought it up simply because it was an interest that I had, but it is also now being talked about as we're evolving as a society. So, don't ask, don't test. The military needs a new policy for marijuana use. This was reported on military.com, which I thought was insightful because they feel that because you get, I guess it depends on your unit. The worst unit gets tested more often. But I know we were getting tested maybe once a month, maybe, for marijuana. Sometimes
Yeah?
a little bit more. Yeah, you get tested pretty frequently for it in the military.
Yeah, you know what? Test them Marines. Something wrong with them. I ain't get tested like that.
I got tested
But-
very frequently in the military. For a fact, I know that.
I had sleep apnea, all kind of sleep disorder, and I was walking around lethargic. They tested me then.
There you go.
Came back negative. They were mad. They're like, we wasted a test.
That's also why this is being pushed, is because they said that the Department of Defense should stop asking its members whether they use marijuana or not, and the military should stop testing for it. It costs a lot of burden on the unit itself to, like, pretty much you pause a little bit of the workday to make sure everybody, units usually round up, 200, 300 people. So everybody to get tested, that's a lot of money.
Whoa, they do unit testing?
Yeah, sometimes it's selective. Sometimes they'll have a handful of amount of people do it, or sometimes everybody. Especially if it's like 1 or 2 people pop, now they testing everybody to make sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And they were usually looking for weed, I take it.
Yes, usually weed.
Wow.
I mean, anything, but it's typically for weed, or even in California, cocaine. Yeah. Yeah, you're right there. So
They came across the border. I don't know how we got there.
it's worth just checking for.
Yeah, you may as well. There was a submarine and it wasn't U.S. made.
Oh man, the reason for this sudden change that former military that is the one giving insights on why they should get rid of the testing is because the National Institute of Health reports that over 30% of American 12th graders, which are people that usually go in the military, have reported that they use cannabis.
Right.
And now a larger portion of the American public is also using cannabis.
Right.
So the push for it is to really, they're losing a lot of people because, they don't want to accept you.
So they weed test you now before you go in?
They always did. They test you. They do a drug test.
I don't recall them testing me. I might be because
when you went to MEPS, they did a whole bunch of tests, blood, work, made you pee. They
wanted me in there. They were like, you look good. You look healthy.
Well, at that time, it wasn't legal, so even worse compared to now and then, where people can legally, like in this state, just 21, you can get it whenever you want to. Yeah. And they're losing out on people because they go
I could see that being a big problem. Yeah,
exactly.
I could see it being a problem for recruitment because, I'm sending people down to recruiting office, but if you ain't taking them, that's on you. Send me my Wayne the Rock, what's it, Dwayne? Dwayne the Rock Johnson's $1 million check. I want my $11 million. I'm working on my $11 million Dwayne the Rock Johnson's check. I'm waiting on that.
The Army didn't get back to you yet?
They ain't got back to me yet. Army, you need to stop playing.
11 million. That 11 mil right now. While Dwayne
you don't even got to give me 11.
He's just inventing a new product with that 11 million.
You don't even got to push 11 million. Come on, I'm a discount Dwayne. Look at that. His eyebrows go like that. Mine's go like this.
You're stupid, bro. Oh my God. But I think it's
time that you give me my money.
I don't know if weed will ever be legalized in the military, obviously, because of people just take things too far.
It will.
I don't think anytime soon, but I do know that the strictest Marine Corps once said never going to allow people to get full sleeves, neck, none of that. And when that recruitment dropped down, guess what we got? Tattoos. So I think as recruitment, and they're extremely low right now.
Right, they are.
It's either that or
we
draft
haven't got our $1 million check yet. The mailman's jerking me around.
The mailman?
He put my $1 million check in Dwayne's The Rock mailbox.
I think that went direct deposit. That's why they can't get it back.
Damn. I shouldn't have asked for. I should have got a direct deposit.
Oh my God.
All right, good people. It was a lot of fun hanging out here with you guys here
Always,
today. Yeah. As usual, we are, of course, the podcast that salute men and women who served in the U.S. military and who are serving still. We still salute to you. Absolutely. I am, of course, Joe Ugly.
I'm Shakiria.
And salute.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
What she said.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Here we go! 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 Here we go!